So we're on slide number 10 and we're looking at Molly's kite. Here's a better drawing with some of those inputted lengths that we weren't sure of before. So initially she cut her kite across here, this black line in the middle. So now we have two triangles, one on the top and one on the bottom. These triangles are exactly the same. So all we need to do is find the area of one of them and then add it twice. So let's go ahead and find the area. The area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So let's look at the top triangle to start. Our base goes all the way from here to here. And I didn't have enough room, so I drew this arrow. That length is 5 centimeters. So I'm filling this in 1/2 times 5, and then my height is this 1.25. From the bottom to the top, 1.25. We're going to multiply those guys together to find the area of the top triangle. All right, when I do 1/2 times 5, I get 2.5, and then I need to multiply that by 1.25. When we multiply that here, I get 3.125. Now remember, this is the area of one of these triangles, the top one that we found. But let's take a peek. If I go to find the area of the bottom triangle, my height is still 1.25, the same as here, and my base is still 5, the same as here. So I'm going to get the same number over again. So to put those two together to find the area of the entire kite, all we're going to do is add this number twice. So I have 3.125 plus 3.125. That's all we're doing. We're going to add these. So let's do that now. 5 plus 5 is 10. Put down your 0, carry your 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus that 1 gives you 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. Don't forget your decimal point. And 3 plus 3 is 6. So the area of our kite should be 6.25, and we don't need that 0 on the end, centimeters squared. That should be what we get, and we're going to go ahead and do James's triangles next and see if we get the same thing. All right, here we are with James's kite, and it's the same thing to start, but he's now cut it from the top to the bottom to make this smaller triangle and the bigger triangle. I filled in the information that we need to know, but it looks like I missed one thing. All right, I filled in what we missed. I had missed that 1.1 right here. So let's go ahead and find the area of this smaller triangle. My height, and I'll show you, if I move it this way, that's the height of it. 1.1 is the height, and the base is 2.5. So again, we need our area of the triangle, 1/2 times the base times the height. Our base is this 2.5. And our height is the 1.1. We need to go ahead and multiply these three things together. 1/2 of 2.5 is 1.25. And when I multiply that, by 1.1, we're going to get 1.375. 1.375. That's the area. Of our small triangle on the left. Now I need the area of my bigger triangle on the right. So we're going to do that on this next side. Again, area is 1/2 times the base times the height. That's our pattern. We're using that every time we have a triangle. The base of this is this side right here, this 2.5. But our height now is this 3.9. So that one is way bigger. We're going to multiply these and see what we. All right, we remember 1/2 of 2.5 is at 1.25. Our next step is to multiply that by 3.9, and we're going to get 4.875. All right, last thing, we need to add these two numbers together.